Once you get to lab number 3, this is going to be still using the same Sony cameras. You're still going to be getting some interviews. The difference is that you're going to be using a Steadicam vest. And then you're going to be using a recorder. This is called a zoom recorder. And so let me show you how this works. So in movies and television, they don't record audio to the camera that they're recording video on. So they record audio onto a separate device, and then they mix the two in post-production. So this is a professional grade voice recorder, and we actually just got this. This just came in last week, and so you guys will be the first group to use this. So you get to kind of, I don't want to say break it in, but you get to try it out for the first time. So power switch is right here. So on the side, there's a button that says hold, and you just pull that in. And give it a second, and it's going to go ahead and boot up. It takes a bit of time to initialize. Now this does record to an SD card, and the SD card is right in here. I've got an 8 gig SD card in here. It is a high capacity SD card. On this side, we've got some record volume, level, we've got menu, and then we've got a scroll wheel. On the other side, of course, here's the power button. And then you also have volume on this side. Now the volume on this side is going to increase or decrease the volume for playback. So you can play back the audio that you recorded just to test it. You can also have headphones plugged in and then listen to the recording in the headphones. So over here we have mic, and you have 1 and 2. So if you have mic selected, you see the red LED is on, then it's going to be picking up audio from these two mics. So it's going to give you stereo. If I hit the 1 or the 2, then both of those LEDs come on. And on the bottom of the recorder, you will notice that we have 2 jacks for XLR cables. So for that, we're going to be using a different kind of microphone, and this is called a lavalier mic. And so a lavalier mic it's just a small mic. In fact, the mic that I am currently using for this recording is a lavalier mic. You see it right there by my MV shield. And so what I'm going to do, and actually what you guys are going to do for this lab, is you're going to take your lavalier mic and you're going to plug it into one of the XLR jacks on the bottom. Now, we're not seeing any audio yet, but you got to push So once you have that plugged in, you're going to hit this red button here, which is record. Now, it's not going to actually start recording it, but you'll see that it starts to flash. And now we are starting to see some bars coming across here. So that is coming from this lavalier mic right here. And it actually has a clip with it that we'll have on so that you can clip it to your caller or whoever it is that you're interviewing. So once you have your audio adjusted correctly, and that's going to be this volume control over here on the right, and really you want it to be anywhere from 12 to 24. And this will just take a little bit of practice. But once you have it set up the way you want it, then you're going to hit the record button again. And so now it's actually recording. And so you can see the record LED is solid red, indicating that we're recording, and you can see the time code is counting up here as well. Once you're done recording, you can go ahead and hit the record button again. Actually, no. Once you're done recording, you don't hit the record button again, you push stop. And so then that stops the recording. Now, in the event that you wanted to hear the recording that you just recorded, you can push this play button here.
So now it's actually recording. So you can see the record LED is solid red.
So I'm just holding this up to my lav mic.
You can see the time code is counting up there as well. Once you're done recording, you can go ahead and hit the record button.
And I'll go ahead and hit stop. To power the device off, you come back over here to the hold button and you hold that down, and it's going to say goodbye, see you, and that's it.